Australia's national carrier Qantas grinds its entire fleet as an industrial dispute escalates. Cutting benefits for criminals. Ministers want courts to dock payments in an effort to stop a repeat of England's summer riots. The heart of Bangkok is under threat. Residents continue to flee as floodwaters rise in the Thai capital. A traditional Aussie barbecue marks the end of the Queen's tour down under as the Commonwealth leaders now begin talks in Perth. And like it or loathe it, Britain's busiest motorway, the M25, is a quarter of a century old today. Hello, good morning. Tens of thousands of air passengers are being hit by a pay dispute which has grounded all flights by the Australian national airline Qantas. Delegates from 17 countries who were attending the Commonwealth Summit in Perth were among those stranded by the industrial action. Now, the airline says that flights currently in the air will reach their destination, but there will be no further departures anywhere in the world until further notice. Let's join our correspondent HELENA Lee, who's at Heathrow for us now. And Helena, what is the situation there?
Well, the flights that Qantas operates leave from Terminal 3 here at Heathrow Airport. We're talking 4 flights that should be leaving today from the airport. They are, though, grounded, cancelled until further notice. We've managed to see from where we are, a long distance away, a couple of Qantas planes stranded. And we're talking about around 1,500 passengers who will be affected by this at Heathrow Airport today alone. They will be in the airport, some of them having not heard the news that their flights have been cancelled, waiting to try and get a refund. Qantas said they will sort out a refund, of course, and try and sort them out with accommodation and food as well. And they'll try to get them on other planes, but the number of seats are pretty scarce at the moment on these long-haul flights, so that may prove quite difficult. So a lot of people here wondering when they will actually be able to leave Heathrow Airport. But it's not just Heathrow, of course. This is an international problem, and the chief executive of Qantas, Alan Joyce, said in his own words it was an unbelievable decision that he had to take in these circumstances. So a lot of people here wondering when they're actually going to get to their destination.
Helena, thank you. Well, our business correspondent Joe Lynham joins me in the studio. Very drastic action, Joe.
Do you know what? I've been digging around, Maxine, to see what sort of history there is in terms of lockouts. This is the first time that an airline, a commercial airline, a listed company, has voluntarily, unilaterally locked out its employees. Now, the lockout starts on Monday, but the airline grounding starts today. It already started this morning. It is unprecedented and it is a seriously drastic move. It obviously is a measure of how determined the chief executive, Alan Joyce, is in getting to the bottom of this, and he was giving some words about this in the last few hours.
We have decided to ground the Qantas international and domestic fleets immediately. I repeat, we are grounding the Qantas fleet now. Obviously, those flights that are currently in the air will complete their scheduled sectors. However, as from now, there will be no further Qantas domestic or international departures anywhere in the world. Jetstar and Qantas Link will continue to operate. Express Freighters Australia and Atlas Freighters will continue flying. JetConnect will also continue to operate Qantas services across the Tasman. We are locking out until the unions withdraw their extreme claim and reach an agreement with us.
Now,